What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. In today's video, we are going to be showing you the #1 battle deck, the world-winning, the $150,000 worth battle deck. I don't even know if that really makes sense, the worth battle deck. It made $150,000 for the winner of the Clash Royale World Championship. His name is Sergio Ramos, and this is his PEKKA minor control that he won on the final round, or the final match for the Clash Royale World Championship. So it's a strong battle deck. I'll show you guys that in a little bit here. Do gotta mention, we've got some news here. We got the sudden death challenge for tomorrow, basically in 4.5 hours. As you're watching this, it's probably a little earlier. It's probably sooner to come out than when I do upload this. But guys, tomorrow, definitely like if you're excited for this. Get a lot of gold, 32,000 for getting the 12 wins, 16,000 before that, then 8,000, basically just doubles every time. So a lot of gold if you're able to get 12 wins on this challenge. And I know a lot of people love getting gold because a lot of times you find yourself struggling, not able to upgrade your cards. So yes, for my personal reasons, I'd love to see chests so I can open those for channels. But practical, I think a lot of people love getting gold because then they can upgrade their cards and everything. Excuse me there. So other than that though, let me know what battle decks maybe you're going to be trying for the sudden death challenge. It's pretty self-explanatory. As soon as either you take a tower, you win, or you lose a tower, or as soon as you lose your tower, you lose. So it's one tower only. So there's a lot of crazy battle decks that can work well with that. Let me know what you're going to be using. But alright, to the battle deck that is worth $150,000 that won Sergio Ramos the championship. It is the PEKKA, the Miner, the Minions, the Goblins, the Electro Wizard, the Bandit. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to explain a little bit what you kind of do with it. In tournament settings, it's a little bit nicer because when you go up against opponents, you can ban a card. So say you don't want to face Elixir Collectors, you can ban an Elixir Collector. Or say since it's more of like a heavier battle deck, you want to ban Hog Riders, you can ban the Hog Rider because you don't want to lose to that fast cycle. So it's a little bit more controlled in like tournament settings where you know a better chance what you're going to be facing. So that's where some of the things come into play. But this battle deck still works well over like even in regular ladder and everything like that. It's the Miner's control. Basically, you kind of try and chip away with the Miner and the Poison, and then mainly you play defense with the PEKKA. I know a lot of other PEKKA like battle decks, you try and do main pushes with the PEKKA, but it's more of like you use the PEKKA defensively if you really need to, and then with the Minions and Goblins, you try and take care of things, push into your lane, and then trying to get some maybe quick damage with the Bandit. And if you face the air, you got your Electro Wizard and Minions there as well too. The thing though with Miner control or Miner like beatdown battle decks is like in tournament settings, it's a lot nicer because there's 3 minutes in overtimes because they're kind of slow to get damage on the towers. And in like regular matches with the 1 minute overtime, it's kind of, you have to accelerate how much damage you can get to a tower. That's why a lot of times a lot of pros or something, or just basically in tournaments, you see a lot of Miner control battle decks and Miner stuff like that, or chip battle decks, if you will, is because of the extended overtime period where you don't have to worry about getting so much damage done in only the 4 minutes as opposed to like 6 if you didn't know that. But yeah, the zap is for maybe Inferno Towers or like the Inferno Dragon. I was gonna say Baby Dragon. So yeah, this is battle deck's real solid. If you don't have the Bandit, it's really tough to substitute it out because it's so unique. But if you really need to, you could throw down like the Knight in there. The Electro Wizard, you could put a Musketeer in there if you really don't have the Electro Wizard. But it's nice to have the Electro Wizard just in there just in case. But the Miner you can't really take out. You need to kind of have that to get that Miner control flow in there, get some chip damage and everything. So that's the battle deck, pretty solid. The Poison, pretty self-explanatory. Use it for like swarms of stuff. Maybe you getting your PEKKA to the tower, maybe to stop a minion horde, maybe even to take care of 3 Musketeers. So that's the battle deck. It's pretty strong. Shout out to Sergio Ramos for, like I said, winning the Grand Championship or the World Finals, I guess is the best way to say it. But let's get into some matches here. Anthony Sko, a level 12. So we do have a little bit of an advantage early on, but do not take that. Okay. Going up against a Royal Giant. It's been a while since I've actually faced a Royal Giant, and I'm going to immediately throw it on the PEKKA because that's my fastest way to take care of it. And we still have a pretty healthy PEKKA rolling down the lane here. Got the Miner in a little bit late, so sadly the PEKKA is eating all the damage from the tower and is probably going to get distracted by only one of the Goblins. I thought I was going to get distracted by both, so we're getting some nice tower damage in there. I would like to throw on the Bandit, but I'm kind of scared to see what he's going to have, so I'll throw it down. Why not? You know what? Who cares? See what he has. Maybe the Barbarians. Well, was not fully expecting the Barbarian, so I'm going to try and save some tower damage here. At least the Electro Wizard is max, so we don't get destroyed by the Fireball. If it was anything under level 4, that probably would have died there. So yeah, we'll see if we can just basically keep our tower alive, because we basically almost have his. I can just kind of cycle the miner, get some damage done in there if I really need. But I gotta be careful not to overexpend elixir because of my P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna need that to take care of his like Royal Giant or whatever. So I'm gonna throw on the miner, see if I can maybe bait his minions out here. So I'll throw on the poison too. We got some goblins, so at least we're getting a little bit of value with the poison. And it's basically, we just kind of need to do like a push like that one more time. And I will tell you guys like another tip too. If you didn't really know, I'm actually gonna have to put it on the zap here too. Is when you place your miner on the tower, you kind of want to always rotate it and try and keep your opponent like off guard and not knowing where you're gonna place your miner next. So like you can rotate it maybe in this corner, throw it in the back corner over here, rotate it maybe on this side, left side. Like every time you place it and you're trying to get some chip damage in there, always rotate it. So my last time was over here. So this time I'm gonna place it on the inside and see if he responds and maybe places it back on the outside. So you can see there, he misjudged it and we got some extra damage in there. There's this little, I'm sure most people already knew that, but if you did not, there it is for you. And I'm actually gonna throw on the poison here because it's a pretty hefty push and I don't really wanna lose my tower. I need to get my P.E.K.K.A. on top of his Royal Giant. So there we go. And then my zap I think is strong enough. I'm pretty sure it is. 93, so I guess we'll throw on the zap right now too, just to take care of the tower so I can have it easier to stop his like Royal Giant and everything. But we might as well just keep the pressure on over here. Basically spam everything down that we have, and let's see if we can still keep our tower up. I'm pretty sure that Royal Giant didn't even get a shot off, so the Royal GG though is actually, it has a very tough matchup versus the like P.E.K.K.A. battle deck, so a lot in our favor in this one, plus the level advantage too, so it worked out pretty good for us. And we got our bandit we're trying to go for the tower, but there's no way. So other than that, GG for that one. That was too easy. Honestly, probably because the season reset, like I said. Let's see, this is the highest I think I've been in trophies though for the season too. I haven't really pushed, but I need to get back up in the 6100s, man. I need to sit down and trophy push. It's like the last few months. It's like, Ben, just sit down. But this last month, I had, I guess you could say, a good excuse. That's because I was like basically traveling to London and everything, and didn't have a whole lot of time to play, being over there and everything. So okay, ooh, a mortar. This is actually the matchup that was like the finals matchup. It was mortar. Music Master was Sergio Ramos's opponent, and he was actually playing the mortar. And it was mortar versus the P.E.K.K.A. battle that he has, or the minorish cycle thing that he has. So kind of like a little bit of a rematch. It's kind of cool. And he's level 13, so this is a solid outing, I guess. I gotta throw it on the miner. I don't have my P.E.K.K.A. just yet, so we need to take care of this mortar quickly. Hopefully it doesn't get another shot, because every shot that mortar gets, it hurts, because we know he's probably gonna have the rocket, and so it's not looking too good for us. He's got a very fast mortar cycle, and I just get my P.E.K.K.A. back on rotation here, so he's definitely outcycling us for now. But if I can just stuff that mortar push at least once, we should be okay. But I'm just gonna play it slow here, throw on the goblins. I might throw on the bandit on the other side. I don't think he has the knight. He might not. But if we get him to throw on the knight, we should be okay. Sadly, he did not. But the bandit still getting some tower damage. Here we'll throw on the P.E.K.K.A. here, and I'm gonna miner. If he wants to throw on something else, I'm cool with that. But the miner is gonna take care of that tower pretty quickly, and with the P.E.K.K.A. bearing down too, we should be good to go. Once we get double elixir, this will be a lot easier for sure, because then I can reliably get troops to his basically his mortar. But I can't right now. His cycle is too quick, and he's slowly chipping away at our battle deck. This is not good. But I guess we're gonna throw on the bandit here. This double elixir could not come fast enough. All right, so the bandit dodged one of the shots. I'm gonna throw on the lecture wizard here, just to hopefully shock the mortar, slow it down a little bit, and then throw on our miner here too. He's gonna throw on the ice spirit like usual. Pretty mortar. Basically, just needs to kind of cycle his rocket twice, and he should be fine too. But he's already got his next mortar, basically probably one card away. So we're gonna throw on a precautionary P.E.K.K.A., throw on some minions, and this is where the defensive mortars, and he's probably gonna start cycling that rocket. So I'm cool with the tornado. That actually makes it a little bit easier on us. Throw on the poison just to like cycle, get some damage, try and get some damage up in here. At least we got the bandit to the tower. P.E.K.K.A. is still alive for now. For now, we say that hesitantly because he's got a lot of things. And I misplaced that poison. That poison was actually supposed to be one tile up, to be completely honest. But we got the mortar in our sight still. It's gonna get to our tower, I'm pretty sure. So you just need a couple more hits from him. Oh my goodness, one more hit and we're doomed. That was my best push I think I could play. But basically, GG's, because now he's just gonna rocket me and we're good to go. So I played that as well as I could, I think. Actually, no, I don't think I could. It was just like I couldn't get my PEKKA to take care of it. So it is what it is. Well played. I don't think that was the same exact mortar deck that Music Master was playing. This one was just more of like I'm gonna cycle as fast as I can. I think Music Master's was a little bit. He had like some. I think he had some spawners in there to be cool. I don't know exactly what it is, but I don't think it was this style. But hey, shout out to that guy. Even matchup. If I was in the World Finals, I would have lost. But hey, I don't even think it's crazy how good and how consistent you have to be considered the world's best, obviously. Because a lot of people are trying to knock on Sergio Ramos, like, oh, if he would have faced Surgical Goblin, he wouldn't have won. Well, he did win the World Finals, so that's the thing. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Like, he got the victory. So I'm not saying like, honestly, I don't think I could make it to the World Finals because as you can see, I couldn't even beat a ladder match mortar, you know. But like, people trying to knock on credit, like, don't get me wrong, like, I understand it. Like, maybe. Actually, no, I don't. Like, dude, the dude put in the hours, the dude put in the work, and he was the world champion. Like, people like to hate on success sometimes, but I honestly, like, my hat's off to him. The dude won the championship, and that's all that matters. He's the one getting the $150,000, so that's pretty cool. Maybe next year, next World Finals, I'll try a lot better and practice a lot more. Cause yeah, I'm struggling to even get 20 wins in those challenges, and the pros are crazy. So that it inspired me to like take it more seriously, I guess, if that makes any sense. Oops. I looked up at the camera and then the Hog Rider got dropped. Otherwise, I would not have thrown on the PEKKA. But yeah, it kind of makes it like I need to take it. Like it inspired me there to see how well the people, like the players, are playing. It's like, oh, I mean, it'd take a lot of work, but I definitely like would love to be at a level where it's like, oh my goodness, like I like to be able to just make crazy plays all the time, not usually make mistakes, know exactly what to do in every single situation, and not misdrop cards like that, like the Bandit that was supposed to be up at the lane. Oh my goodness. But hey, that's part of the commentating too. That's why sometimes I do think it looks a little sloppy when I play, or when sometimes YouTubers play, is because you're not fully focused and concentrated on the game itself. And I know I've explained that over the last few times, but it is what it is. Some people get it, some people don't. And I'm already down a tower here. Like, what the heck happened? This is what I'm saying. Like, in like, say I did not like facing the Hog Rider. I'll give you a little spoiler. I do not. That's one of my least favorite cards to play against. Maybe because I'm not very good at using it, I guess. But I just hate how fast it is, and if I like playing heavy battle decks, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I hate playing against the Hog Rider because it's a solid counter to that. Because a lot of times before you can get to double elixir, you are already super far behind, and they just punish you so much for trying to build up big pushes, and you kind of can't. So say if I was in a tournament like the World Finals, I would definitely be banning Hog Rider every match. Just saying, like a lot of the pros did, because I think that was one of the most banned cards. It was like, and then the guy said it so epically for the bans and stuff. Electrify decides to ban Hog Rider. That was pretty bad. He just had an awesome accent, but I'm gonna lose this match here. The World Finals, the #1 ultimate $150,000 battle deck. Not treating me so well right here, but obviously it's probably a little bit of user error and everything else like that. But hey, I'll definitely try and master the battle deck. I think I need to master the miner too, because the miner was used so much in tournaments. Like I said, in tournament modes though, the miner is one of the best cards, and because you can play a lot of defense with it, you can chip away at the tower because you have those extra 2 minutes to do so. And yes, my matches weren't the best right here, I'm sorry, but hey, it is the World Championship battle deck. And like I said, if you want to see more from behind the scenes of the World Championship, and that's another thing. That's the reason why I was just invited there and watching and not actually playing in the tournament, is because those guys are on a whole nother level. Maybe someday I can get to be that good. But hey, hope you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Heads up, sudden death challenge tomorrow. Let me know what battle decks you'll be using, and I'll see you guys later.